relates to the federal government. What is the state's role with the federal government? The 10th Amendment, before I talk about the 10th Amendment, the Constitution basically has, it's a handbook for how we should govern ourselves. And the Article 1 says, Congress, you can do all of these things. These are your powers. Article 2 says, executive branch, these are all your powers and duties. This is what you are allowed to do. And then Article 3 says, judiciary, these are your powers, these are your duties. This is what you're allowed to do. Then you go to the 10th Amendment of the Bill of Rights, and it says anything not listed on those three lists or prohibited by the Constitution to the states are left to the states. Period. How would the 10th Amendment, how would you apply the 10th Amendment, or how do you think judges should apply the 10th Amendment as it relates to federal overreaches?
So first, the 10th Amendment and the Constitution in general enumerates certain powers for the federal government. And one of the reasons 80+% of the American people have lost faith in the professional political class, one of the reasons 75% of the American people now think the government is corrupt, strong word, is because the government is doing all these things that they shouldn't be doing, and they're not doing well the things they're supposed to be doing. So it is the federal government's job, no one else's job, to secure the border. They are not doing it. It is the federal government's job to protect the nation. And yet, our military is not in the state of readiness it should be. Our men and women in uniform are not provided the respect, not to mention the support that they need. We have 300,000 plus veterans who died last year waiting for an appointment. So the federal government is failing to do the things it is responsible for doing. By the way, the federal government isn't fixing roads and bridges, also an enumerated power. And meanwhile, they're doing all these other things. So to me, the question is this: what is it that the federal government is supposed to be doing? And we are going to prioritize our efforts and our investments and our money to make sure that we do those things well. And everything else, if somebody else can do it, somebody else needs to do it, or it needs not to be done at all.
Question handed to me right before we walked.